This is going to be a tarot and oracle card reading for all signs. This is a general collective reading, not a personal, so you need to use your intuition to know if this reading is for you or what parts are for you. This reading is meant to be timeless, which I believe means that it doesn't matter when I create or post this reading. What truly matters is when you found it, that's when it was a sign for you. We have what's brewing, spilling the beans. So let's use this deck to find out what the first message is or what this message will be about in general. Okay, so the first card out is falling apart, falling into pieces, all torn up. So somebody feels like they're falling apart. So this could be you, or this could be somebody you're dealing with. What else, spirits? Is there anything else from this deck? I'm sorry if it's you. Let's get a little bit more detail about what's going on in this situation, why the person feels like they're falling apart. We have a card coming out, watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip. So somebody is falling apart and somebody else might be kind of watching it go down and reveling in it. So I don't know, take that how it resonates if you know what's going on here. And let me know down in the comment section if there comes a time in this reading where it definitely resonates with you and you feel like it's for you. Oh, and be sure to like this video and share and hit the subscription button and the notification bell to be notified when I put out another video so you don't miss any of these details. Okay, what else, spirits? Tell me more. So we have a card coming out talking about somebody parenting and focusing on their children. So it could be that you have been focusing on your children, or it could be telling you that you need to focus on your children, or there's somebody else that, you know, should be focusing on their children. We also have the sports card coming out. So this is a person who, okay, so I feel like, I mean, it could be you watching a lot of sports, too many sports or something, or it could be telling you that there's somebody who, somebody is watching too much sports and should be focusing on their kids and not really, they're too involved in watching TV or watching sports. And then also with the watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip card, that could be that they're watching, you know, you falling apart, or it could be that they're just busy watching TV, watching too much TV while their life is falling apart around them, and that they also should be focusing on their kids. So take that how it resonates with regard to your situation, because it might be different for different people. It's kind of a specific message. All right, let's find out a little bit more about this situation using this deck right here. So this is also going to be like long-term, what's going to happen in this situation. I will get into a bonus extended reading where we do find out what's going to happen in the next 6 months to a year sooner. So if you want to know, you know, more short-term, definitely watch the bonus extended reading. Okay, so we have somebody juggling here. Somebody is working too hard or working multiple jobs. This also could represent the need to bring balance and fun into your life and juggling multiple priorities. You might also need to balance the budget. I also see that, you know, he's juggling these clocks and money, so balancing time and money. So to recap, or to go kind of back through it, I feel like, I mean, it could be that you are dealing with a person and you are left juggling a lot in your life because this person is not taking care of things. They're watching sports, they're watching too much TV. Maybe you guys have kids together and they're leaving all of the responsibility on you and they're busy just kind of hanging out, having a few cold ones, and just watching you. It says watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip. So watching you pick up all the pieces. And you might be feeling like you're falling apart because you can't deal with this anymore. You're taking on too much. There's a need for balance here between you and this person. So maybe this is your you know, the other parent to your children. And you've been focusing on your kids, and you've been doing what you need to do, but you're juggling too much while they're busy just kind of watching you do it. Watching shit go down, as this card says. And they're just being kind of lazy is what I'm getting here in this situation. So I'm sorry that if that's the case for you. Let me know down in the comment section if that resonates with you. But let's try to find out more. Maybe what you need to do. What you can do to help yourself in this situation. Because you know, you can only focus on what you can control. You can't control everything. So what do you need to do in this case? Is there any advice with regard to this situation? Where can I ask for more help in my life? How fitting that that comes out. Where can I ask for more help? So you've got somebody you should be getting help from, but they're not doing it. They're busy watching sports. And we have parenting going on here. So I feel like this is having to do with two parents that are supposed to be sharing the responsibilities, but somebody else is just busy watching sports or TV or relaxing and not doing their share, and you're busy juggling it all, feeling like you're falling apart. So let's read this card. Until we can receive with an open heart, we're never really giving with an open heart. When we attach judgment to receiving help, we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. Breen Brown is who wrote that. So I feel like this is a situation where you might be even kind of like, I think in your mind, you notice that they're not taking their responsibility, but you're not speaking up. And if they do try to help, you might be like, no, it's okay. But then secretly carrying resentment or secretly feeling like very overwhelmed because you're trying to do it all where you should be having help from somebody else. It says today's soul action. Today, ask someone for help and receive it with an open heart. So if you, first of all, ask. They're wanting you to ask for help, and then allow yourself to accept the help. You should not be doing all of this, especially if you're parenting and stuff like that. You should not be falling to pieces because someone else is not helping when they should be. Today's soul action. Oh, I already said that. Today, ask for help and receive it with an open heart. Today's mantra. I ask for what I want, and I'm open to receiving it. So make sure that you ask for help if this person's not doing it, and then make sure that you're truly open to receiving it. Okay? Use this deck here to find out a little bit more advice on this situation. You are loved. They want you to know you are loved. You are enough just as you are, and you are loved. So maybe you're somebody who feels like if you don't do this, if you don't take care of all this, then you won't be loved by these people. So you're taking on too much in your family, maybe even with friends. You're just taking on too much, and you're trying to balance it all. So it is okay to ask for help. You shouldn't be taking all of the load. If you don't have a model for love, imagine yourself as a child. Perhaps you have a favorite picture of yourself as an adorable little 5-year-old. Look into your own sweet eyes and acknowledge just how special you are. That child inside still needs your tenderness, and so does the adult you. So take care of yourself, nurture your inner child. Please don't abandon yourself. Instead, tap into the ocean of love inside. So take care of yourself, speak up for yourself. Because if you let people walk all over you, then you're not really standing up for yourself and taking care of yourself and putting yourself as a priority as well. I mean, you know, there are people in your life that are important to you, might be priorities, but you need to be a priority to yourself as well, right? Okay, so let me use like a regular tarot deck to find out what's going to happen in this situation or what else we need to know. I'm actually going to use this deck over here. If you ask for help, what's going to happen? If you put yourself as a priority and nurture your inner child, maybe that's also what the parenting card is talking about. So if you don't have kids, maybe it's talking about you need to focus on your inner child, because it says focusing on your children. So if you do not have children, it could mean focus on your inner child. Setting boundaries with people. This is really important. The Queen of Swords came out. Setting boundaries. There's also like this scroll with a pen. So she's like signing a contract, maybe signing some kind of a contract, or even if it's just a verbal mental contract, just setting boundaries with people. That's what you need to be doing right now. And if they set boundaries, if they nurture their inner child and ask for help, then what? What happens long term? There's a choice to be made, moving forward towards progress, not clinging to things, walking away from things, going in hermit mode and contemplating. Okay, so this might even be a relationship here. This might be a twin flame relationship. I didn't have a twin flame card come out, but we have the King of Swords come out with the Queen of Swords. So that is a divine pair. That's why I said this might be a twin flame relationship. So you might also be dealing with somebody who doesn't show their emotions a lot. That's the King of Swords there. He might come off very aloof. So I don't know if this is back to like romance where, you know, we have you walking away. So I think you need to set boundaries with this person who's not, they're just not taking up their share here, and you're busy falling apart. And they might leave you feeling like they don't love you, because you are loved card here. So you need to ask for help from them. You know, if you need to go to a counselor or other people ask help, just make sure you're asking for help, receiving help, setting boundaries with people, walking away if it's that bad, you know, walking away to go on a soul searching journey. That's what the Eight of Cups is. Not clinging to people or things, not being codependent here. It is okay to ask for help, but you don't have to like cling to their presence here. But not trying to cling to control. Maybe you're trying to control the situation here with doing everything, you know, trying to control it, trying to make sure everything was taken care of. She looks like she's trying to be this perfect nurturer, this perfect mom here with the apron on or whatever. Like, just focus on yourself right now. Focus on taking care of yourself. Go get out in nature and meditate, contemplate, get this information from the divine here. Be alone, do some soul searching. So the Eight of Cups and the Hermit go hand in hand. You are close to the end of a cycle. You're not there yet because you're at a 9. 10 would be the end of a cycle. And so I definitely feel like this is involving a love situation, probably a twin flame, and them just not helping, being too into sports, whether you have kids you're taking care of or not, just being preoccupied with things, not giving you the attention you need, and you're busy trying to juggle everything. And so it may leave you feeling like you're falling apart. You need to know you're loved, but you need to love yourself. And ask for help, set boundaries with people, walk away, go on some soul searching journey, spend some time alone doing some soul searching. If you do this and you stop clinging to this person or this situation, stop trying to control it, then these cards come in. We have somebody coming in with their cup of love. So this person will return with their cup of love if you set boundaries and kind of walk away or pull your energy back. And then look at this. Going into a new cycle, feeling on top of the world, feeling successful here, wish fulfillment. So we have the Nine of Cups, the World, and the Sun. So much happiness. All three of these cards, plus this Knight of Cups, them bringing their cup of love. So that's your key here, is for you to set boundaries. Go do some meditating, some soul searching. Stop trying, be open to receiving help. Learn to love yourself enough that you feel good enough to have that help. This also says, how can I surrender even more in this moment? This card here that was standing up, facing me and having me look at it all this time. So that's, you know, surrender. This is surrender. Stop clinging to it. So there is a need for you to stop trying to control this situation. Okay, but these cards are really good cards. So if you do that, this is what's coming in here. Wish fulfillment, going into a new cycle, feeling on top of the world. And the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So much happiness, celebration. This is number 19, which breaks down to 10. 10 means you're close to the end of a cycle. Clarity. There's so many wish fulfillment with the 9 of Cups. I mean, so much happiness here. So this is, you've got to do this. You've got to set these boundaries with these people. Walk away if you need to. Go on some soul searching. Be open to receiving help and surrender. Stop trying to control it. Just go with the flow. You know, just say to God, I accept your help. And, you know, tell this person, if they're not helping you, you need to tell them. Because you can change this. You can definitely change this. This is really good energy here at the end. So now I want to find out, okay, but how soon is this set to come in? Because we have here, if you do all this, this can come in, this them bringing you their cup of love and apologizing and, you know, you feeling so free and grounded here and just so ecstatic. I mean, you want that feeling, right? So let's find out now what you have to do to bring it in, or is it set to come in the next 6 months to a year sooner? What can you do to make sure it comes in? Make sure it comes in quicker, better, faster, more than the advice that we have for you. We need to get more advice and find out more about this situation. What else do you need to know? So go down below, click the link that takes you to my Patreon. I'll meet you there right now.